Hey guys, Bamsel Angel here, and I sort of just kind of had a theory, but I really wanted to test it out, so I'm going to be making a quick dessert today. Probably, well, maybe you have seen it before. I don't know how. There's no name to it, but I'm just going to show you anyways. So what you're going to need is pretty much something with enough filling so that you can put the layers in here. And then the ingredients you'll be needing is pretty much honey made. Any kind of graham cracker is fine. So here's mine right here. And then you're also going to be needing some tapioca pudding. I'm going to be doing it the fast way, so I don't plan to make rice pudding until I actually test this theory out, and then once I have this done, you'll be ready to go. So yeah. Oh, and for additional ingredients, you can also add for the topping at least. For the very finish of the topping later, you'll just need some frosting. You can either go with chocolate, vanilla, or whatever kind of flavor you want to go. So but for now, we're just going to test this theory, so we'll think about the frosting later. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to try to record this in a different angle, and hopefully you guys get it. So first, you'll be needing your graham crackers here. And what you're going to do is you're pretty much just going to kind of layer them out evenly. So this will be your first bottom layer, and depending on how you want it, you can either use the bottom side or the back side. I prefer to use to have the bottom, instead of facing down, facing up, so this way it's a little more stable, I guess. Not that I think it matters, but we're just doing this for fun. And right here you're going to have a little bit of space. So what we're going to do is we're going to crack the crackers, the graham crackers here. And we're just going to, doesn't have to be perfect, we're just going to slowly fill in those gaps. And I broke a cracker, so I'm going to break another one here. Okay. We got that side, and now we just need the corner over here, and this one's all the way at the end. And with our chipped crackers here, I'll just put a little one under here. Okay, that one started sticking out, doesn't matter, nothing's perfect. And now we have our tapioca pudding. Make sure that all the ingredients you get, it's nice to check the date, especially when you don't want to eat something that's been overdue. So let me take these out and I'll get back to you. So next we're going to be putting in the tapioca puddings, which is rice pudding. And I really don't know how many of these are going to take, so I opened 3 just in case, but we'll find out right now. And what you're going to do is you're just going to layer this as much as you can. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just clumps of layers over the graham crackers. So you're just going to take as much of the rice pudding out as you can. So there's one. to keep getting this out, so I'm going to come back to you to see how many it takes. Okay, so I'm back, and just to let you know that since we're kind of making this on a whim, this took a total of five tapioca pudding cases. So yeah, so this is how it looks like, and I didn't want to move forward to the next step, so I'm going to set you guys right down here so that hopefully you guys can see the rest of this. And now the next step we're going to be doing is pretty much you're going to layer evenly as much as you can. So just try to get into the corners and just try to even the layer as much as you can. Just like this. And I'm sorry, let me focus this real quick. There you go. Sorry I am not getting a better visual because I am in front of the camera right now. So just kind of spread it evenly all to the other sides. Make sure it has that thick layering in the middle and a little bit on the corners here. And just to let you know, I am no professional dessert maker here, so if anything, I am pretty much an amateur. But I'm an amateur who likes to have fun trying to make new things. So I actually did get this recipe from my cousin, and then from there we just kind of experimented along with it. So here it is. It looks like maybe 5. To me, it looks like the 5 layering is enough. Maybe just 4.5 next time, because I don't think you need that whole 5 right there. But yeah, so that is going to be your first layering, and there you go. So the next we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding, I cracked it again. Okay. We're going to be adding more graham crackers. So you're just going to do the whole process all over again. This time I'm putting them on top. So the downside will actually be on the bottom. So here is your, since this is a test runner, we're only going to do 1 layering, so it's not going to be a big deal. So this is going to be, it's a little cracked, but whatever. And I ran out of graham crackers, so I'll be back in a moment. Alright, so I'm back, and I'm going to be finishing up this layer here. And so now we have the edges again, so we're going to be filling up those, and just break your crackers as nicely as you can. And we're just going to, pretty much we're just covering our first layer. Oh my gosh, my stomach is growling. I'm already getting hungry just making this. Okay. And it's okay if it's seeping through. It's no big deal. If you have any leftover crumbs, you can always just break that and just fill it in through the corner here. And there you go. And there is your top layer, which is basically for now your second layer. But this is since this is pretty much a testing here. What we're gonna do now is we're just gonna let this sit in the refrigerator for however long you want it, like an hour or two. I like to leave it in there longer just to give it, just to let it just sit in there. So, so that's pretty much it. Frosting, we can, if you guys want to add frosting, you can add chocolate or vanilla. It really doesn't matter. And if you want to add some effects, you can always just put sprinkles on top. So, okay, so we're going to put this away now. And I will check on it in a few hours. So now we are going to refrigerate it. Okay, so our dessert has been sitting in the refrigerator for about almost 2 hours, and this is pretty much what it's going to look like. And it's going to be no different from before, so as you can see, it's a little, if you feel the top, it's going to be a little more softer. It won't be as hard. So it's going to feel a little flaky, if I had to say, or fluffy. I don't know. Just, it's going to feel kind of spongy in a way. So, alright, so we got that. And time to serve ourselves a piece here. So, here we go. And I'm just going to take a kind of a small little sample here. And it doesn't matter where you cut. And you might hear a crunching sound, so that's fine with it. It might not be too crunchy, but it'll be crunchy. And I'm just going to take this corner here. And I usually like to use a spatula because it's just a little easier to take out. So, there you go. And that's how it's going to look pretty much if you've got it from a corner there. And we are going to taste this, and hopefully it tastes good. Alrighty. So this is tapioca pudding with graham cracker, and the bottom layer and 2 layers in the middle, and here we go. Holy crud. And that, I'm not lying either. That is like really good. Okay, so that just made my newer idea more clear. That definitely, that topping is definitely a keeper. Okay, so I have another idea to how to make my second dessert now. So this is very comforting. So, and I gotta say, it's very filling. So if anything, this is a great dessert to share with your friends, or if you just want to make it for yourself. If you want to take it to parties, you can always add, like I said, you can always add the frosting later, and you know, the little sprinkles or dots, whatever you want to add to it. But yeah, this is a keeper. Holy crud. Okay, so yeah, this is the really quick way. The next time I make this, I'm going to, it'll be more of a quicker way, but it'll be, it won't be from scratch either, so it'll kind of be a faster way to do it. And it'll be another testing experiment for my taste, so yeah, it'll be something just like this. And probably, next time I'll probably add some more filling to it, and I'll definitely try something just a little different from this first video of desserts. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this dessert taster here, and feel free to try it. So if you guys want to make it for just for fun, or if you're hungry, or other words. Alright, see you soon. Bye. Bamso Angel, over and out.
If you wanna be my girl.